Yo, Nic Peterson here, and I'm going to tell you how to learn faster. I'm going to give you 5 quick brain hacks so that you can learn faster, more efficiently, and get more done. Okay? The first one, short bursts of time. Think sprints over a marathon. Okay, we're talking 30 to 50 minutes at a time with a break in between. You can set a timer. You can start as low as 15, but you want to get to that point where you're going 30 to 50 minutes of intense focus. Most people aren't going to make it more than 50 before their cognitive ability starts to decline. So, short bursts of learning, 50 minutes on, couple minutes off, 50 minutes on, couple minutes off is going to be way more effective than trying to just plow through 3, 4, 5, 6 hours of work. Okay, so one, short bursts. Think sprints, not marathons, hyper focused. Okay. 2, take your notes by hand. I know it's faster to type them up, but there's something special that happens when you have to write things with your hand. Okay, it's part of that like tacit knowledge. Doing things with your hands is very, very valuable, and it's going to help you remember things and learn things and recall them more so than recognize them. Okay, so number 2, take your notes by hand whenever possible. 3, practice differently. Okay, same material, you have to master whatever you have to master, but practice differently from a different angle. If you normally use flashcards, try a study group that does quizzes kind of thing. Right? So practice, use different methods. If you use this program because you like it better, try a different program. See my keyboard behind me. I have one program that teaches me with the music notes. I have to follow along and read the music notes. I have another that just shows me the fingers, the hand placement, right? A, B, C, that kind of thing. And I switch between the two, and I get really, really good, really, really fast because I'm practicing the same skill, the same song from a different angle with a different tool, okay? So don't be afraid to practice differently. It is going to expedite those tough parts, the uphill stuff. 4, have a designated space to do things. In this case, learn. The brain is highly, highly associative. So you need to have a space where when you're here, you're working. When you're there, you're eating. When you're in bed, you're sleeping. That kind of thing. Right? So for me, I do a lot in this office, my little study here. When this light is on, I'm working. When this light is off, I'm reading and relaxing. Okay, so that is the association I use. So have a designated learning and mastery environment. Control what you can control so that your brain knows, oh, it's time to learn. And when you go to bed, your brain says, oh, it's time to sleep. Right? So if you have a designated space to do things, you're making it much, much, much easier on yourself to learn what you want to learn. 5, sleep. I talk about sleep a lot, but here is a huge, huge, huge hack you can use no matter where you're at in your mastery journey. Naps. Okay, you're going to take naps. Now, here are the ways to use naps super effectively. We're just talking like 15 to 50 minutes. Right? And even 50 minutes is on the high end, 15 being on the low end. If you are stuck, you're trying to solve a problem and you are just grinding your gears and can't figure it out, take a nap. Okay, it's like taking a telescope, and when you're trying to solve a problem, you get really, really granular, really, really myopic. Taking a nap is like turning the telescope around, and your view gets bigger and your brain makes connections it would never attempt while you're awake. So, if you're trying to solve a problem, take a nap. If you are learning something new that is highly tedious, try to break up your day with a nap. So learn, nap, learn, it'll actually be closer to the equivalent of 2 days of learning because of the things that happen when you're sleeping. And then last, and certainly not least, if you are going to go into a heavy learning environment where you're going to have to take in a lot of information, you're going to want the storage, the short-term storage in your brain, we think of it like a USB, to be empty so it can hold all the new information. Taking a nap of about 20 minutes or more is going to clear that up so that you can retain more information. So maybe you're hanging out, you got a class, or you have to go to practice, or whatever you're doing, you're going to spend all night learning this new skill, this new information. It would behoove you to take a nap beforehand. So there's a few ways where you can utilize just a nap, just 15, 20 minutes. And that 20-minute nap will save you hours and hours and hours of practice on your path to mastery. Okay, so those are the 5 quick brain hacks for you to get the most out of the way your brain is hardwired. Short bursts of time. Okay, focus, rest, focus, rest. 30 to 50 minutes of focused time per bout. You can probably get 3 or 4 of those a day. Take your notes by hand. I switched to taking notes by hand. I actually had to slow down the amount of information I was taking in because I was actually taking it in a much deeper level. Practice differently. Just approach your practice from a different angle. You will learn to see it a different way, and when you swap back, you'll be more proficient. Have a designated learning environment. I have my room. I have my lamp. When the lamp's on, I'm working on the cognitively draining stuff. When my lamp's off, I'm reading, playing piano, that kind of thing. Utilize naps. Naps will make you more creative. They'll make you smarter. They'll make you learn better. So those are the 5 quick hacks to get the most out of your brain. Hope you guys realize you just got hit with some really powerful and pragmatic stuff. Don't you think? I do. And if you agree, hit the thumbs up button below and like the video. Let me know in the comments what other videos you want to see, what you want me to expand upon, and what questions you have. And remember, all of this stuff is only as powerful as the actions you take in your execution, the practical applications you can derive from it. So let's see how quickly and effectively and efficiently you can master the things to come. You're going to get information here that's going to help you on your journey that you will not find anywhere else. So be sure to subscribe. You don't want to miss one of these videos.